Glass City Blues. Boots in the mud, yeah. Step on the glass, catching that wildlife. Toledo, where we at? Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer, Yeah. I stomp in the dirt, Glass City on my shirt, 419 on the grind, putting soul in the work. From the bay to the block, you can hear that sound. Toledo in the blood, roots deep in the ground. Yeah, I walk with a broken glass, cut through the pain, but we stronger than the struggle. Sunshine through rain, river rolling, got the walleye on the line. Every hook, every cast, yeah, the city still shine. Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer, Clap, 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 stomp, stomp, let the beat ride slow. Glass City Blues with a hip-hop flow. From the east side, hustle to the west side, pride. We the heart of the 419, won't hide. See the sparks from the glass, shine in the street. Hear the boots in the mud, feel the bass in the beat. Catch a fish, say a prayer, let the river remind. It's the soul of Toledo, keep the step in time. Oh, down by the water. Glass cuts deep, but it makes us stronger. Boots too heavy, but we still keep stepping. 419, yeah, that's the only direction. Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer, Boots in the mud, stepping on glass, stepping on
Wildfire blazing, every little touch got my heartbeat racing. Never second guess, no doubt, no hesitation. Locked in love, baby, that's a foundation. They can talk, they can try, but they'll never undo what I found in me when I found you. From the lows to the highs, every vibe is true. Like the stars in the night, yeah, we shine right through.
It's automatic, no static, no lies. We got magic every time our worlds collide. Can't fake this, can't take this, it's right. We're forever tonight. Tonight. We're so good together, made for each other. When you hold me close, I don't want no other. Chemistry on fire, we burn through the weather. No one can break what we built forever. We're so good, yeah, we're so good together.
Two steps in rhythm, you move, I follow. No fear in the love, no pain, no sorrow. You and me, yeah, that's the motto. Write our own story, no need for tomorrow. Can't compare, we rare, one of one, that's fact. Every beat, every breath got me coming right back. They can stop us now, no matter the track. We're the truth, we the vibe, yeah, that's how we act.
Ooh, nobody knows it the way we do. Every moment's like deja vu. Hand in hand, we can see it through. This forever love is the living proof. We're so good together, made for each other. When you hold me close, I don't want no other. Chemistry on fire, we burn through the weather. No one can break what we built for. to the city. You've been acting stupid and strange. You don't come home after you get off of work. You keep your phone up on the lock and key. This is crazy, but it's amazing how you can act like a different man when you're with me, but you plan to feel while I'm asleep. This is crazy, but it's amazing how you try to make up a different life for every time you deny it when you cheat on me. This is crazy, 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 amazing, You didn't think I know about Amanda, the one you said she wasn't your type, but she called me, told me everything about your frequent secret rendezvous. And then she told me all about Vegas and how y'all had a wonderful time. But I don't care, I'm not gonna cry anymore. But boy, I swear no good is coming to you. This is crazy, but it's amazing how you can act like a different man when you're with me, but you plan to feel while I'm asleep. This is crazy, yeah, but it's amazing how you try to make up a different life for every time you deny it when you cheat on me. This is crazy, 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 amazing, 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 so crazy, crazy, amazing, amazing. This is crazy, yeah. Oh yeah, so amazing, so amazing. This is crazy, 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 amazing, amazing, crazy, amazing. I must be crazy, 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 amazing, amazing, amazing. This is crazy. Must be crazy, yeah, amazing, amazing, amazing. This is crazy.
Hey, yo, Lane, check dig, man. I was just sitting back reminiscing, man, you know what I'm saying, and vibing on how things used to be, you dig? Like when we was youngsters, you know what I'm saying, that old West End used to rock. St. Angeles jump, you know?
When children used to see the dance every day. I miss the North Toledo. When kids really used to go outside and play. I miss the North Toledo. When females used to carry themselves as women. I miss the North Toledo. When hustlers used to chew their time without snitching. I miss the North Toledo.
I remember back in the day when I was a child, doing bad, mama used to take us to eat at Hot and Now. Very convenient, the food was good and plus it was cheap. Creeping off the block to go swimming at Willie's every week. Dirt courts in just about every backyard, hooping on crates. Sneaking jars out the house, trying to catch lightning bugs and snakes. The good old days when penny candy really used to cost a penny. Ice cream truck had ice cream on it, you could buy for 10 pennies. Pimping your bike out with chrome caps, reflectors, and mirrors. The hood used to be a village back when the neighbors cared. It was less snitching, more females carried themselves like women. I wish I could go back and visit, cause I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the test every day.
I mean, it ain't got that same vibe it got no more than
Really
free, you know?
used to go outside and play.
Yeah, okay. I feel where you going, CJ.
Females used to carry themselves as
Okay,
women.
man. It's your boy Bobcat, man. Just reminiscing. Check this.
Where hustlers used to chew their tongue without snitching.
I'm just reminiscing about the old days. And nah, I don't go far back as the OJs. Lane, look, I'm talking late 80s, early 90s. On Auburn up at Peach Rose is where you could find me. I was screaming crossroads for the love of the dough. 16 double O until the world blow. When Indo and Joint Mob had a lock on the South. And Orton Coleman had you scared to come out of your house. Around the time when Magic Wand found out he was plera. And Ray Stone was so fly, yeah, that was the era. Philly and Philly and all was repping for Out Hill. That Scott and Libby gang could damn near get a nigga killed. When Northtown was bumping, Southwick was slumping. Follow the light, lightning rod had every club jumping. I give her arm, a leg, 2 shoulders, and a tooth. To see Toledo how it was in my youth. Man, I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the test every day. When kids really used to go outside and play. When females used to carry themselves as women. When hustlers used to chew their tongue without snitching.
Wake up, Toledo. Wake your ass up. Yeah, you're listening to the 419 Grinds Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Wan, in the studio with the Dr. Liddell.
Good morning, great people of Toledo. I'm
Ooh.
It's sinus season for me, allergies. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm still here.
Are you?
You're right. Are you right?
I'm here. It'll come back in. It's eventually it go in and out.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing though, because you know somebody getting ready to follow. Because him watching. Shout out to DJ Impress. He about to get started. Also in the studio with your favorite cousin, Mud Talk on Rise and Grind Morning Weekend Show host, and your favorite teacher.
I'm no one's teacher. Not until August.
Ty Cleveland.
He off the clock.
I'm off the clock.
Ty
Mr.
Cleveland.
Cleveland is a teacher. Ty is not a teacher.
Ty is not a teacher. Okay.
No, he's not. Two totally different. But good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday. So glad that everybody is tapped in and tuned in with us on the Rise and Grind Morning Show, and I'm excited about today's show.
Good.
I'm ready. Hopefully we don't catch no cooties about what she got.
Right, what she got going on.
No, this ain't catchable. No, this ain't
I don't
catchable.
know. The way life is going right now, everything seems catchable.
Or if you can catch my
Creative
salad-
cooties.
Yeah. If you can catch my sinuses draining, then okay.
Got that Hannah Montana.
Man.
That Honolulu virus is going around.
Man.
But also in the studio with the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, the producer of the Check-In Podcast, the producer of the Rise and Grind Weekend Morning Show, the producer of Creative Cuties, and the list goes on, is Jesse Coleman.
Good morning. I just want to say I'm the producer of the Two Cups Cafe too with Alan Jackson.
Yes, he is.
No, I invited everyone to come down to the Toledo Wine Share last night. It was a nice turnout. to watch. He did his first live audience.
Oh wow!
Podcast. It was good. It was nice.
Oh,
Good.
so we didn't get an invite to like come have fun. He wanted us to be studio guests.
No. Actually, you were invited by the owner of Toledo Share Wine,
okay.
Angel Tucker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he wanted to, have everybody come out and see the venue.
Okay. All right.
It's a nice space.
I wanted to come, but
Yeah.
I was
as
gonna
I
say, don't be
sound.
using us as audience guests.
Right. Right.
After working
There's
10
not
hours
extras.
and talking,
Yeah.
There was
absolutely.
plenty of guests there. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So shout out to Tanya Murphy. That's Tanya with the T.
Tanya with the T.
Tanya with the
morning.
T with the Check-In Podcast, man. Shout out to you. Tanya got some sinus and stuff going on too.
Yeah.
So it is really that season.
Yeah, it's that season. It's this pollen, all these little the cotton flying around.
Yeah. Well, we allergic to cotton.
But see, when I saw the cotton flying around, I said, is it a little early for that?
No, all that rain
Is
we
it-
done had. And
No,
It's
actually,
about that time.
It's about that time.
Yeah.
I was just wondering. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
the mayflies are out. The cotton's out. So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. See the mayflies out by the what's the Point Place?
Point Place.
I haven't been out
Oh
there.
my god.
I have no reason to go that far.
Everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't go out there either, but I see it on Facebook. People post it.
Yeah.
When they go to the gas station, they're everywhere.
I must not know
Yeah.
people in Point Place. I ain't seen that yet.
Yeah, no. I know I'm supposed to be going to Put in Bay next weekend. I'm a little nervous.
Oh, they're out there.
Oh, yeah. You and the Mayflies. Yeah.
I thought we was mayflies and cotton.
Yeah.
I thought it was like we were gonna go early enough to where like we wouldn't see mayfly, but then again they are called mayflies.
Yeah, but they come and they actually late.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
But
true.
it didn't rain. It didn't rain in April, so that's why they didn't come out.
So between that and them lanternflies, man. Oh God.
Yeah.
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 Just put yourself in a bubble.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. So those of us who have allergy issues or
I
sinus
didn't hear that
issues,
second word. Would you?
those of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. At least I sound like a girl now. When I first woke up, it was like, "How you doing?"
You sound like T-Boz from TLC.
Yeah.
Like, you sure this is Liddell and not Dale?
Right.
Hey.
Right.
I know I went to Wildwood Park though the other day, and it was a lot of pollen. It was pretty much snowing. Like it was
That's
everywhere.
crazy.
Yeah. And the guy that was mowing the lawn, I was like, bro, like
They have
another
no
way.
mercy.
Wait.
Yeah.
He was mowing the lawn when people were out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like at
No
Wildwood,
mercy.
yeah, he was when I put him to the parking lot and I was getting out, he was mowing the lawn as people were like out getting out their cars, and one lady had her dog and was drinking out of a dog bowl in the park, and she just packed her stuff up and was like, you know what, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was blowing that pollen everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Speaking of pollen, do you have traffic and weather?
I do have traffic and weather. If you got sinuses, that should tell you something.
I am not Macy Gray. mommy.
Macy Gray is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get into traffic and weather real quick. So if you are driving, there are a couple slow-ups that you need to pay attention to. So if you're heading on C-Course southbound, West Alexis, McGregor Lane, and Lasky, you're going to see some slow-ups there. Monroe Street, I-475, and West Central Avenue, you're going to see some slow-downs there, and as well as Nebraska Avenue. So if you are driving in those directions on C-Course southbound road, just know you're going to come to some slow-ups. Traffic is moving as slow between 20 to 30 miles per hour, but I'm pretty sure that's due to the construction, everything that's going on right there. So just slow down. And in some of those directions, some of those lanes are down to one lane only due to construction. So just be mindful as you are on your morning commute. As far as the weather, right now it is 73 degrees outside. It's nice and chill, but it is supposed to get up to 86 degrees today. So make sure you have on your sunscreen and all that good stuff. Take care of yourself. We're gonna be outside. Tomorrow is gonna be 88 degrees with no rain, but Saturday, for the second day of the Old West End Festival, we will see 84 degrees with a 40% chance of rain. And then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll see some 80-degree weather, and then Thursday we will hit our first 90-degree weather on Thursday of next week.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, and
I'll take
then
that.
they are predicting that next Saturday on June 13th, we'll hit 91 degrees possibly. As far as rain, the biggest rain chance will be on Saturday with 40% chance of rain this coming Saturday. But everything else as far as rain, we're looking at no rain to like scattered showers of 20% and all that good stuff. So
Man,
the weather
that's
is
what's up.
looking good so far for the summer.
Good.
So,
Good.
but we do want to be mindful though, weathermen and our farmers, they're a little concerned because we have been hitting a drought when it comes to the weather, and of course when we don't get rain, the crops don't grow. We could see an inflation in prices. So rain is good. I mean, it's good, for the crops. We don't want it because we want to be outside, but we need it because everything is high right now. Gas, groceries. So just a little rain wouldn't hurt. But yeah, that's the weather and traffic that's going on right now.
Lord, let it rain at night and then early in the morning, in the daytime.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But we also don't need 40 days and 40 nights of rain either. We need to be building the ark. So.
Right.
So just a little rain wouldn't hurt. But yeah, that's your weather and traffic for today. So there's that.
It's trending topics in Toledo on the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
All right, so let's get into what's the tea in the tea. So we're going to talk about a few things today. So one of Sean's favorite things we're actually going to talk about is accountability, because Toledo community leaders push community programs, parent accountability after teen takeover incidents have been happening over the weekend. So Toledo police responded to calls over the weekend involving large groups of teenagers. Incident officials and community leaders say sometimes turn violent and reflect a growing trend known on social media as teen takeovers. Typically, when something goes viral within a couple of days within the community we serve, they do play a big role, says Marvin Whitfield, who is the CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northwest Ohio. These teen takeover events highlight how quickly behavior can spread among young people online, but it's not the only factor, he says. Whitfield, who is a retired law enforcement officer, pointed to the start of the summer break as another contributor when teens often have fewer structured activities and more free time. To help address this issue, Big Brothers and Big Sisters is launching a 7-week summer program next week aimed at keeping kids and teens in Lucas County and Wood County engaged. Organizers said the program focused on building leadership skills, strengthening social development, and advising on how to learn from your emotions. Registration is already at capacity for this year, even after expanding the number of participants accepted by 15. The program is going to run from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. and will offer them activities in the afternoon and early evening when kids are more likely to get into trouble, an effort to keep them out of doing things they're not supposed to be doing. Some Toledo residents, however, say programs alone may not be enough to prevent teens from gathering that turn disruptive, using the city council to improve an ordinance that will allow police to issue citations to parents if their children violate curfew laws. Toledo City Councilwoman Teresa Morris says she supports the proposal. She says you are responsible for these children until they're 18. Still, enforcement measures should be paired with community support systems, including young programming and mental health services for all residents, said Teresa Morris. She said these are the times when we need to have all the resources, our youth and our families, and to our parents as well. So shout out to Big Brothers and Big Sisters for doing their thing. But I definitely agree that we need to start issuing some citations to these parents for your unruly kids.
I want to say, going back to the incident with the girls crossing the street or walking in the street.
Yes.
That would have been the best move to do, is to issue a citation to the parent, not bite rate and harass the kids who are just kids walking in the street. So if the girls say, "Oh, I'm 15," okay, well, let me get a hold of your parents, not what's your name.
Yeah,
and I need to see your ID, because at 15 years old, you probably don't have a valid ID because you don't have a driver's license.
Yeah, but I think in that sense, it didn't even deserve the citation. It was the way that they talked to them.
I'm just saying, if you're going to do anything, do that.
Yeah, but that was as simple as saying just get out the street.
Yeah, stay out the street, be safe. We'll see you later.
Yeah, but when we're talking about things as far as taking airsoft guns to the PH Festival, we're talking about these teen takeovers. I truly feel like not only do you hold the kids accountable, but once we find out who your parent is, we're going to hold you accountable for not making sure you taking care of your child and monitoring your child, I should say.
Right.
So, yeah. What about you, Mr. Accountability? Come on. I picked this story. I saw it and I was like, yeah, come on.
I'm so burnt out over the whole thing, because nothing changes if nothing changes. So I've been doing this now for 20 years, right? And I feel like nothing is going to change. And the reason why I say that is because the very thing that we're talking about when we talk about parent accountability is something that I've been pushing now for 20 years. I wrote a proposal for the city of Toledo called Operation Accountability, where we are holding youth and parents accountable for their actions. There needs to be even when I try to develop a partnership or collaboration with the chief or the police department, because they need support.
Yeah.
But when people are literally fighting against what you're trying to present of accountability, now we're at this point.
Yeah.
And so now I'm just kind of shrugging my shoulders like, I try to help prevent this.
Yeah.
And we could have all done this together. It wasn't just me.
Yeah.
But, you know, nothing changes if nothing changes.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
I mean, eventually when you keep putting a Band-Aid on the wound and never heals, eventually it's going to get infected.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that we are at that point too where the wound is now infected and now we're trying to like do emergency surgery so you don't get sepsis and pass out. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like that accountability on parents should have happened a long time ago. The one thing that I've learned with working to the school systems that parents don't pay attention to you start inconveniencing them.
Right.
When you start inconveniencing them, now they want to start paying attention. Even like with school, when we start suspending kids and we're like, hey, your child can't return until we have a meeting with you. Now you're paying attention because now you're like, now I got to take off for work and now I'm going to be losing money. Now I'm going to be doing this. But you didn't care about that when we were suspending your child for 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days because, well, his daddy going to come pick him up. His auntie going to pick him up. No, we need to meet with you.
Right.
And so once you start inconveniencing these parents, then eventually now they start to pay attention.
Right.
I just never understood how you just drop your child off to a festival and you just drive away, or you just drop your child off to urban air and you just pull off. I never understood that because as a parent myself, I don't care if my son if you spent the night over there a few times, I need to know exactly who's going to be there. Yes, you may be going over there with Mr. Sean's kid, but who did Mr. Sean's kids invite over to the house that I've never met before? You know, so just to see parents just willy-nilly just dropping the kids off and you're not asking who's going to be there, what you're going to be doing while you're there. I just don't understand that. And I never had that kind of freedom when I was growing up. My mother was like, when I drop off, I'm walking in to see what's going on. Who you with? Let me talk to the parent. What time they dropping you off? Oh, okay. But my mom was just never the type just to drop me off at the mall and just pull off.
No.
And because I have nieces and nephews in that age range, I know that there are parents out here who will allow their children to go. The difference is, what are the consequences if you get involved in something?
Yes.
So if the child knows that, hey, if I do A, B, C, there is a consequence.
Yes.
When my mama find out.
Yeah.
And it is not going to be pretty.
Yeah.
Well,
and it means that if I mess up this time, there won't be a next time.
Right.
So if there are no consequences to bad behavior, they'll continue the process.
Absolutely.
Until it's corrected.
Yes. Yeah.
So it falls back on parents to say, who are you around? What are you doing? If I don't know these friends, I need to meet them, they parents, before you can go.
Yeah.
Before you can be involved.
Yeah.
If you go to said event and XYZ happens, you better be prepared for the wrath of what I bring for your involvement.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where it seems to fall apart.
Yeah.
Is the parents don't, I mean, it's okay to parent.
Yes.
It's okay to have consequences. It's okay to let your kids be a little afraid of you.
Yeah.
You can have fun with them, but they also know when the line is crossed.
Yeah.
And when it's time for you to put foot to butt.
Yeah. And I think two things. Number one, somebody in this world needs to teach our kids leadership skills. Because at what point in time as a teen do you say, you know what, this situation ain't right. Let me go ahead and go over there. It just feels like that a lot of our youth is just monkey see, monkey do. Like, oh man, I see them over there tearing up stuff. Let me go over there and tear up stuff.
Right.
At some point in time, you had to think like, nah, that don't seem like a good idea.
We shouldn't be doing.
We shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I guess when it comes to negativity, I guess they're all doing it. So that's one.
Well,
but then two, the other thing is that it's just like Sean said, like we kind of been saying the same thing for so long. So it's kind of like, I think everybody is like kind of at their wits end, like you know what, like we tried to tell y'all like this was gonna happen. So what do you want us to do? You know what I'm saying? So
it's frustrating because let me just say this: Operation Accountability, right? when I wrote Operation Accountability, I put it in an effort where it wasn't just about Mr. Sean's program. It was about what can we do as a community? What more services can we implement? But it also had a piece in there where now is the city can create some revenue dollars, right, for the city. Parents need to understand, like, there's a way that you should do things. So one of the things that I have proposed is, make them come to the Dose of Reality program, because the Dose of Reality program now can be an education program where now you have, you can do some group counseling, you can do some therapy sessions, now you're able to really deal with the problem and then allow us to work with the youth and break them down, build them back up, do all that we've been doing now. And then also making it hurt their pockets. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Your first fine is $100, right? And then it goes up from there, but you're generating dollars, right? Yeah. And so we don't want to collaborate and partner and develop these partnerships in the city because, just because Sean Mahone thought of it does not mean that it can't work. Yeah. Does it have to have the big brother, big sister, have to have the Boys and Girls Club to say that they're going to do an accountability program before everybody jump on board to say, let's go do that, Yeah. And like I said, I've seen over and over programs in the past 20 years that have come and gone because, either A, they lost funding, or B, they didn't properly know how to have the proper program management to run the program. Yeah. So I just feel like at the end of the day, man, our babies are going to continue to lose because there is no accountability, and that's deriving from the juvenile court. If the juvenile court is not holding youth accountable and not holding parents accountable, then I don't give a damn what you try and do. Yeah. It is not going to happen.
Well, then we're also in a time now where it's just like everybody's parent is just trying to kick it. Everybody's parent. We outside, we twerking on headlights. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but your kid is over here tearing the city down,
tearing it down,
while you tearing the bottle down. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I see this personally. Of course, I see this on my timeline on social media, and from my students, they get to talking at school, and it's like your mom and dad was outside kicking it on a school night, and you got to be here the next morning. But then but then your child can run back everything. I had a kid tell me, Mr. Cleveland, you know what my mom and daddy was doing last night? I said, I don't even want to know. Somebody, they was drinking that tequila. I said, first of all, babes, it's not tequila. Second of all, on a Wednesday night, and you had to be at school today. But the fact, and this was a fifth grader, so this is the fact that like in fifth grade, they can verbalize this. That means that your parents are outside kicking it. So we are just in a time of where parents, whatever they're going through, maybe they are tired of parenting, maybe they're frustrated, maybe they don't get a break or whatnot. We are seeing a sense of where parents just want to kick it, and they're like, shoot, if I can drop my kid off to Urban Air for a few hours while I go down the street to Cinco de Mayo and have me a few margaritas, that's what they want to do. But then you get on Facebook Live and then you see Urban Air, they tearing it down at Urban Air, and now you want to rush to the scene. But you was just down here at Cinco de Mayo having 3 margaritas, you know what I'm saying, and some tamales, and you didn't care about none of that. So it's a very messy situation, and I really want the best for our youth. But like you said, Sean, these programs have already been out here. Yes. We have so many youth programs, but we don't have any programs for the parents. Right. Somebody has to teach the parents how to parent. Right. And that's the issue. We have all these resources and things for kids, but again, those are places where parents can drop their kids off for a few hours and keep going. No, when you drop your kid off to this program, there needs to be a parent program where you need to go to that as well too.
That's why we do the parent accountability program. But I mean, you and I both can agree, Ty, like when you first started teaching, right? Remember back then, think about now. It's gotten worse when you first started.
My first group of kids, they weren't doing none of that. I think the most they did was probably talking back, and that was about it. But now people ask me,
you get slapped in your lips.
Yeah, that part. I mean, I wasn't doing it, but I'll tell your mama. But people ask me all the time, like, why I don't teach 8th grade anymore? This is why. Like, I love the little ones. I teach 5th and 6th now, and I love it. It's the most chill thing ever. I couldn't even imagine teaching junior high in this environment, in this time. So shout out to all my middle school teachers. Y'all doing your big one. Right. But that was not for me. That's not my ministry anymore. So there's that. Man. Anyway, so let's move on to some more To some more
Exciting
news, positive news, yes.
Positive
Exciting
news,
news.
okay.
Well, kind of, but yes. So Bowser High School held its final graduation before they transitioned to becoming an academy. So seniors at Bowser High School in South Toledo are now graduates after a ceremony on Tuesday morning. It was the last graduation for Bowser in its traditional high school setting. The school will become a science and arts academy starting in August. Despite the change, not many people at the graduation ceremony were longing for how things used to be. From buying flowers for the graduates to having their science radio t-shirts on, there was a lot of excitement for parents at the University of Toledo Savage Arena. A lot of parents were, saying it's going to work out. We come from a town with the arts and science program and a computer program, and those kids are very successful. They focus on what those kids are liking, what they're used to, instead of giving them things that they're not interested in. That's what one parent said. Another parent said, I think it'll be a different group of kids. Pretty much don't know how it's going to go, but I know my daughter ain't got to deal with it no more, so that's a good thing. ain't. That was a quote. So, as cheers went up for the graduates, TPS is getting ready to transform Bowser High School into an Arts and Science Academy, which is part of the transformation plan to make up a $68 million budget deficit. Also part of the plan, some 7th and 8th grade students will go to Bowser in the fall. TPS Superintendent Ramos Durant said the city's South End really showed up for Bowser at the ceremony, and he thinks the new version of the school could be better than ever before. Durant said there's still room for enrollment at Bowser for 9th through 12th grade for the fall, but he thinks it could fill up. It could fill up by the summer. He says they're almost half full when it comes to 7th and 8th grade students. So if you're trying to get your students into the new Bowser Academy of Science and Arts, which I believe is going to be called, you might want to go ahead and head down to Bowser or the Board of Education and get those enrollment papers started.
So, being that my background is, learning, I think that is a good focus to give them something that they enjoy to learn about. Being in the education field, you do have a better participation when people are learning something that they enjoy.
Yes.
One thing I've said it before, I taught my boys, when you enjoy what you're doing, it's not a job, it's not a tedious task.
Yes.
And so giving them something that they enjoy learning, it'll grow from there. And it may be a small start, because a lot of times people don't understand. Parents don't, back in the day, I was one of those parents, you don't understand, like, we were just taught to go to school and you learn everything they teach you. But then there's students who don't do well in certain areas, and so they feel like a failure.
Yeah.
But then they excel in certain areas. When you put them in a space where they like what they're doing, they'll excel in all areas.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a good opportunity to show that there are ways to teach beyond, just the traditional. You're gonna learn a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So this is kind of what I went through when I went to Scott. I only went to school for half a day my junior and senior year because I was in broadcasting, and that made me want to go to school every day.
Yeah.
Because I was in radio broadcasting for 4 hours.
Wow.
And then I went to gym, and then I went home or went to work.
Yeah.
And that made me want to get into that field. It made me want to focus on that, like broadcasting and the arts. But so I think this is great that TPS is going in that direction as far as making specific academies, and I think that needs to happen all around.
It does. It does.
It needs to happen with not just Bowser, not just science, but with art, with broadcasting, with in nursing and in medical field too.
They have a medical one.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
And they have a technical one.
Oh, that's right. DeVilbiss.
Yes.
DeVilbiss.
Well, they also have an actual, is the pre-med school, which
Yep,
is
the pre-med,
which
that's
is
what
on
it is.
the Toledo Hospital campus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's why
ProMedica
DeVilbiss
campus.
is.
I'm sorry, ProMedica campus. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's DeVilbiss is right close to that.
Right,
Yeah. I think that is definitely a great opportunity to get them to be interested in going beyond just a high school diploma.
Yes.
Because in reality, when you go into school, you're learning geography and history and algebra and some stuff that you're not gonna chemistry, some stuff that you're not gonna take into the real world. Like, that's just a waste of time for real. When you focus on career paths, that kind of sets the kids up for success.
Yeah.
Well, not kinda, it does.
It does.
And of course, you need those previous skills in order to be successful in your career field.
Right.
But the one thing that I've learned about too in my 37 years of being here is that we don't like change. We like tradition. And so I think the people who are upset about this change of Bowser High School is, number one, people are like, well, now these middle school kids are going to be with the high school kids. If you go to any other school outside of TPS, a lot of those schools are 6 through 12, 7 through 12.
Yeah.
So there are schools around the surrounding area that have been doing this.
It's been like
years.
that in Detroit, like since forever.
And the middle school kids don't mix with the high school kids because they're on completely separate ends of the building. So I think everybody was like, oh my gosh, like they're going to be with high school kids. That's not how that works.
When I used to be when I used to be with the Horizon Science Academy, they was K through 12.
I did that at Emmanuel Baptist. So I went.
My kids went there.
Yeah, I left at my after my freshman year, but the thing about that, they gave me so many opportunities to get credits and just to excel. That when I went to start, I literally only went to start for 2 years and graduated. So I graduated as a junior.
So you did the same thing my son did. He went to Emmanuel up to his freshman year. He had credits to graduate.
Yep.
So he went to Whitmer for a year and a half, graduated as a junior.
Wow.
Yep. Waited a whole year and then went to Air Force. So.
Wow. And we have to be open for change. And I know the people before us, they are like, yeah, Bowser rebels, and people would complain when they turn from rebels to blue races and all that stuff, whatever. But at some point in time, we have to ask ourselves, if we've been doing the same thing, when people come to me and say, yeah, Bishop State Bowser High School, when did you graduate? 83. Sir, if we've been doing the same thing since 83, it's probably time for a change. And even the people before you. And I understand we want to be proud graduates and alumni of our school. That doesn't mean that the spirit changes. It's just that we have to change how we do things. Because as the world evolves, we have to evolve. We can't be doing. I'm so glad that you may have been a Bowser graduate of 73, but it is 2026, and we have to evolve with the times. And so I truly believe that if you are an alumni of any school that is making a change, you have to support it, and you should say, you know what, if this is a good look for the school, let me as an alumni let me support this. It's not like they was asking you to break the bank.
And if you think about it, the way they're setting it up, if the student decides to go on to higher education, the way it's being set up now prepares them even more. Because the class structure is similar. The difference is they start to pick their own paths. And then the expectations become a little similar to them as well, so they can excel. You know, when I was teaching freshmen in higher ed, a lot of them come and they are completely clueless. Because they're used to the structure of the old way of doing high school, and they come to, you know, a college, and it's like apologizing for being late, and I'm like, that's on you. I don't care if you don't show up. I'm still getting paid. But you know, it's the mentality, because you know, in high school we weren't taught how college was supposed to go. You know, I was guilty of that myself, going to college, and I was a whole year earlier than everybody, so I was much younger. So it was like, you know, understanding like you're in control of this whole thing. Now, granted, I caught on quickly and went and did what I had to do, but there are some who don't have that ability. And Monty said that we need a school like Fame. TSA is actually our Fame.
It is.
My nieces and nephews graduated from there. And actually, you know, like if it was around when I was there, I would have went to TSA.
And they are 6 through 12.
They are.
And they've been doing it.
They are.
Yeah, we just have to be willing to accept change. We can't keep doing the same things that we've been doing. I mean, I'm a proud graduate of Maumee High School, go Panthers. But I would not want them to be doing things the way I was doing when I graduated in 07, and it's about to be 2027. So I've been out of high school almost 20 years. I would hope that Maumee has excelled since 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm sure, but we all have to be willing. We have to evolve when the world is evolving.
Who's Lady Eloise? What? Who's Lady Eloise?
You know,
I don't know if Monty's in the comments or live in the studio, man.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a commercial break. We got to pay some bills. Shout out to our sponsors, P360 Studio, Toledo Art, Servant's Heart, Ohio Unity Coalition, a Penthouse Work Spot and Solution. But before we take a commercial break, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you download your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break. Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hobson, Buckeye legend and all-time leading scorer. I was the third player picked in the 1987 draft, and I went on to win an NBA championship in Chicago. I think earlier on in my career, and actually I'm gonna go back a little bit in high school where we had reel-to-reel. We didn't actually have film that you could set up. We could watch film, but we couldn't edit and cut film up. But by the time I got to Ohio State University, where everything is so big time, we had film that you could watch, plus you could edit and slice and cut film up. When I was able to understand film and understood what I was doing on the basketball court, it helped my game grow a tremendous amount. And just sitting there being able to watch film with my coaching staff or an individual coach, and him pointing out different things, I was able to grow my game and take it to a whole nother level. This is why I created the Hobson Film Lab. I think you have a lot of players today, younger players, who are getting a lot of individual work with their trainers. They're going to practice, working at their game, and they're playing in games, but I don't think they understand the game. And I think this film lab will help you to understand the game. You get the opportunity to sit with me. You sit down, we're going to discuss. I'm going to edit your film. We're going to sit down and discuss what you're doing right, what you're doing bad. Good offense, bad offense, good defense, bad defense, whatever it is. Jump shot, I'm going to coach your head. I think that's super, super important outside of the individual training that you're getting and the time that you're getting with your coaches and coaching staff in practice and during games. With the Hobson Film Lab, I'm going to teach you awareness. I'm going to teach you how to read certain situations depending on where you are on the floor. I'm going to teach you how, once you beat your first line of defense, second line of defense steps up, how to make plays. Again, it's going to give you the opportunity to understand and learn the game in a way to where you're separating yourselves from everybody else that's playing the game. Click the link to learn more and reserve your spot today, because real development starts when players understand the game.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1, plan. We help craft your story. Step 2, film in our studio or on location. Step 3, edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4, deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.
Yeah.
by step, I'm climbing high. Left my baggage, kissed it goodbye. New shoes on my feet, scuffed the ground. Echoes of dreams, no longer bound.
The air up here is thin but sweet. Every stumble turns to beat. I'm moving on up
Like George and Weezy. Life ain't perfect, but it's looking breezy. Up the ladder I go, can't make me queasy. Moving on up like George and Weezy.
Moving on up like George and Weezy. I built my bridge from scraps and fire. Burnt down, down, climb down the mire. Every brick laid was a piece of me. Now I'm dancing where the clouds can see. The air up here is thin but sweet. Every stumble turns to beat.
I'm moving on up like George and Weezy. Life ain't perfect, but it's looking breezy. Up the ladder I go, can't make me queasy. Moving on up like George and Weezy.
Like George and Weezy.
I've been walking down these empty streets, looking for a sign that you're still here with me. Every light I pass, it fades away, but your shadow lingers like it wants to stay.
I made mistakes, yeah, I lost my way, but you're the only home I've ever craved.
You're my only one, the fire in the rain, the calm in the storm, my runaway train. No matter how far I fall or run, I'll find my way back to my only one.
You've been on the edge, I've been holding on, trying to be the light when the night's too long. I built my heart around your name, even when it hurt, I stayed the same.
I felt the cracks, I've seen the pain.
But love like ours don't fade away.
You're my only one, the fire in the rain, the calm in the storm, my runaway train. No matter how far I fall or run, I'll find my way back to my only one.
Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your boy Ty Cleveland, aka Big T, and not the little one. And holding it down for our brother Sean Wan. He had to step out real quick. So me and Dr. Liddell, we gonna hold it down. What's good, Doc?
We got you. We got you. It's all good in the neighborhood.
How you feeling today?
My voice is getting a little better.
It's getting better?
I had to warm up, you know. Had to warm up.
Had to hit them seat warmers real quick.
Yeah.
Not quite Lady Eloise.
No, she a little old for me. Yeah. I'm pretty sure my baby wouldn't like Lady Eloise.
Oh,
you know,
man.
like Little Spice.
I don't even know who that is.
Yes, I don't either.
Boomerang.
Oh yeah.
Boomerang.
Okay.
What was
Darling.
his name?
Marcus Daly.
Daly.
Marcus Daly, yes.
Her.
No, I'm not her.
And of course, y'all hear that voice, man. He is the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show Weekend, showing all things here on the 419 Grind Network. Jesse Coleman, aka Tucked Away Jay. What up, though?
What up, though? You checked in last night as a producer, right?
I did.
We moving on up around here.
Like George and Wheezy. Yeah, hey. Yeah, man. I got to produce my first podcast here at the studio. First show. That was exciting. I got to push some buttons.
Yeah, I like pushing buttons over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
I had to push buttons downtown at the Toledo Share Wine, so I couldn't be here. It was a good experience down there. So
that's dope.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Now, where is it exactly?
It's on Huron and Washington, or what's the other street? St. Clair.
Okay.
In between that, so it's like a little, tucked away spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we have a lot of hidden gems here in the city.
We do.
Yeah, especially downtown is filled with different stuff that we probably don't even experience because we tucked away in our little holes in Toledo.
Yeah.
And there's some glass blowing places right across from the Toledo Share Wine. There's an art gallery and it's a whole bunch of stuff down there.
That's dope.
Yeah, actually.
What was that?
I don't know.
No, that wasn't the mic.
No.
That wasn't your voice. That was
a mic.
Yeah.
My mic went out.
That's trash.
No, it didn't.
Katara did something else.
No, I didn't. My feet is under my chair.
Her feet under the chair.
Oh, okay.
Under the chair.
Tyrone ain't here, so.
Well, speaking of things to do real quick, because I didn't get to do this during What's the Tea of the Tea, just real quick. So the city pools opened up on Tuesday.
Yes.
So all Toledo pools will be open from 1 to 6 Monday through Friday and from noon to 6 on Saturdays and Sundays. City official also announced that the deep well at Willie's Pool is currently undergoing repairs and will not open just yet. And if you want to save on gas, because gas is very expensive around here, Tarta is also doing their Youth Summer Blast Pass, which gives young adults free rides around the cities. So kids and young adults in Toledo have the chance for another year of free rides this summer. Tarta opened applications for the 4th annual Youth Summer Blast Pass. So Blast Pass holders from ages 6 through 19 will be able to ride free of charge on all Tarta services through August 31st. If you want to apply for that, go to Tarta's website, or you can visit the transit hub at the corner of North Huron and Cherry Street. And you can go to any Toledo Lucas County Public Library to fill out the form. So get into that.
19. Think I can get away with it?
You probably can.
You probably can. So, but here's the thing, though. You ain't gotta buy them Lyft or Ubers. It might take them a little longer to get there.
Yeah.
But you save some money on Lyft and Ubers.
Kids love Ubers, don't they?
They do.
Baby.
Uber everywhere. And it never got no Uber money.
That part.
Uber driving, Uber Eats. Yeah.
My godson will call me in the middle of the night. Can you send me a Lyft or Uber? What? Where are you going at this time of night?
Right.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Yes.
Because that's where I was.
Go to bed, Joseph.
That's where I was.
Yeah. Well, before we get into this interview, we want to thank our sponsors, Cassandra McPherson, Young Men and Women for Change, One Creative Cutie, The Tabernacle Church, The Fountain Church, Premier Screening LLC, Rhonda Sewell. Sewell, there we go. And Stacks Chicken. So shout out to them for being sponsors of the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I know.
You said Tequila Otates?
I see. Last night I got it right, but then Sean, it was like hooked on phonics. Like we had to, we had to get him together. It was like Rosetta Stone.
Oh,
we had to get him together. So, but that's later on the show. But
Taquerita
or Tates?
Yeah. I forget. I jumped ahead.
You did. Yeah.
He was waiting for you to say it right. That's
Taquerita or Tates. So there you go. All right. So Dr. Liddell, who we have in the studio with us this morning?
So we have the other half of the Creative Cuties discussion, my co-host Katara.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Tara Monet.
She's been here so much.
Right.
You ain't gonna clap?
Jesse, like, she part of the team. What you mean?
I mean, you still can clap.
She looked at my button.
She was waiting for her applause.
Right.
But what's good, Katara? How you feel this morning?
Sleepy. I'm sleepy.
Sleepy, and we was hungry too. Talking about Stacked Chicken.
Yeah,
we got another doctor in the building.
Oh, we got a real estate doc. Oh, Monica, my friend Mo. What up, Mo? She's one of the best real estates in the city, y'all. Get with her. So, Katara, you have an important event coming up. We got something big coming up. What's coming up?
It's so important. The 4th annual Healing Hidden Secret Trauma Conference.
Ooh, okay. So get into that. What's that about?
Healing.
Oh my God. You know what?
Difficult.
Talking to Katara, it's like, can we be serious?
It's about healing secret trauma.
Okay.
Or in the words of Liddell, we healing some traumas.
Yeah, because I always
She
mess
don't
the
know how to
name
say
up.
the name.
But I don't feel so bad because Tiffany went live last night and she tore that name up. And I
think I
couldn't
was
do
asleep.
nothing but laugh because I do the same thing.
Yeah. Now we got. Let me see that because I saw we got some
Yeah,
big
we got
stuff on
some
here. So
big
you,
stuff on here.
so you got Dr. Dorinda Clark Cole coming. That's what's up. That's exciting.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you. I
So
was
she-
waiting in the clap.
It's playing.
So it's going down June 7th at Canaan Manifested Word Church. And so when it comes to this event, what made you want to put together this healing conference?
Starting from when I was younger, but when I graduated from high school 10 years ago. 2 years after I graduated from high school, I checked myself into Flower Hospital because I was just, all over the place. So when I got out, I actually wrote my book From Broken to Healing. And then the Healing Hidden Secret Trauma Conference came, I think, a year after that. So this is the 4th year.
Okay.
And yeah, a lot of great testimonies have came out of it.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to trauma, what do you think scares people away from wanting to heal their own trauma? Because we say all the time, people need to go to therapy, need to do this, and they know they have this trauma, and they know that the trauma is affecting them. What do you think is stopping people from wanting to go and go and heal the trauma?
Because we get used to it. We get used to carrying it. So, like if you deal with depression, you used to holding on to depression. So it's hard to walk away because it's like, well, how am I going to live without depression? Because it's always there. So how do I live whole and healthy and happily without depression, anxiety, frustration, all of that walking by my side?
And I know that sometimes, especially when it comes to trauma and whatnot, like you said, people are so used to it that when they finally get something good, they like, I don't like this because it's new to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of people, not only do they get used to it, but then they learn ways to just deal with it. So like I know when I still go to therapy, but when I first started therapy, I learned that staying busy is a trauma response.
It is.
And I didn't know
is.
that. I thought I was just booked and productive,
Me too.
booked and busy. But then my therapist was like, "No, you're
Sit down.
Yeah, you sit down and sit with it." And COVID is the one that really made me have to deal with it because like I was like, "Dang, I can't be busy. I can't go nowhere." And it really made me sit with it. And I think that's super dope that we are finally in a space where we are talking about trauma and healing and depression, because I think a lot of people are they're sick of it and they want to do better. So with this conference, what are some of the things that not you but ourselves as people want to attend? What can we expect?
Healing.
How are we going to heal?
Right.
I'm about to give you a.
Right.
How are we going to heal?
Right.
Is
What-
the
what-
question.
what
Healing
can they
from the
expect?
inside out.
Okay.
So a lot of I think somebody earlier said it's like putting a Band-Aid on a scar and not letting it heal. So we got to have those wounds open so it can air out and breathe. So it can work from the inside out.
Okay. And so we're gonna be doing workshops. We're gonna what are we
We're
gonna
going to
be
be
doing?
praising and worshiping. This is the 3rd year I do a survivor's walk. I honor different survivors who have survived different stuff. So this year, I know one of my survivors, she actually was an alcoholic. She came to my first conference. I didn't know it until January. And she said after she attended my conference, that's when she stopped drinking. My first conference. And I was like, you was there? I ain't see you. So we honor survivors. We combine ministry and mental health because, you can be in church and still be crazy. A lot of crazy. A lot of crazy people in church, and it's okay because if Jesus didn't want us to see a therapist, he wouldn't have made them.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. So, in doing the survivor's walk, what do you, why do you do this to help them kind of address it? Do you do it in a way that allows them to show others that there is a way out?
Yes.
And do you how do you find these people, or do they come to you?
Well, actually, you got to pray on it. You can't just go find random people.
Well, of course, yeah.
Well, except for the one young man, I don't know him. I never met him. My mama seen him on Facebook and seen his story and said, "You gotta have him as a survivor." I said, "Okay, girl." So he's one of the survivors. I meet him for the first time Sunday.
Okay. Well, her mama ain't gonna steer you wrong,
Right.
So
Yeah.
And he's, I believe it's been 9 months since he's been off of drugs and Percocets and stuff. And he's now a registered nurse and he wants to be a doctor in nursing, I believe it is.
Okay. So these people that you're bringing in are people who have walked the walk. And then what do you do beyond that, the conference, to help them continue the walk or to help others?
Well, I ain't made it that far yet.
Oh, you ain't made it that far yet?
No.
Well, then that's what the next step is.
I
then.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to say yes to the Lord first for him to give me the direction,
So what in your journey made you say this is what I have to do?
Because I was tired of being tormented and all the trauma. It's very exhausting dealing with trauma.
It
People
is.
don't
Yeah.
understand. Be
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm just so exhausted because I'm depressed.
Yeah.
You could sleep for 20 hours and still be exhausted.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But then you have some people who have high functioning depression.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And,
Yeah.
and you won't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are a lot of us who have done that, and like you said, Ty, you be busy,
Yeah.
not knowing that in reality, you got some problems and you need to address.
You need to address it, yeah. And then, it's like we said before, it's the difference between booked and busy and booked and productive. And I was just booked and busy. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just doing a whole lot of nothing, just moving stuff around. Thought I did something, didn't even do nothing.
I was doing everything for everybody else.
That's what my therapist just told me. Girl, you need to sit down somewhere. Okay, but
Yeah.
I like moving. Nope, you got to think about everything you dealing with.
Yeah.
But I don't want to.
Now, when it came to your own personal trauma, what was some ways that you were able to get through that?
Well, like I said, I went and checked myself in the hospital. I was stuck there for 7 whole days. 7 whole days. I thought I was only going to be there for 3, but I was there for 7. So
Okay.
I ain't had no choice but to deal with everything.
Yeah.
I ain't had no phone, no TV. I couldn't escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just walked up and down the hallways thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once you got out of that, did you learn any new coping skills as far as like therapy or journaling? Okay.
Yep. That's where, my first book is actually about my life, but I was able to process all of that after that to be able to publish it. So my first book, From Broken to Healing, I was able to, it's not the right words. I'm trying to get it to come out right, but it's not coming out right.
Just say it.
It's not going to sound right. That was the right, I forgot what I was about to say. Darn it.
So let's jump ahead to the guest.
Yeah, the guest.
So
you guys know the guest?
Well,
I
you
mean,
know her
not
more than we
personally,
do.
but,
Yeah, we know who she is.
I know
her.
about the Clark sisters.
Right. So how did you become connected with her and were able to bring her here? Because what people need to understand is this is not a paid event.
Yeah.
This is actually a free event for you to actually see her in a different light.
Well, I've known her since I was 13.
Okay.
And I'm about to be 29.
Okay.
Okay.
So, of course, connecting with her, she does a Rose Connection every year where the Rosebuds, which is us, go connect with the Rose of Gospel, which is her. And we do like different fellowships. Like last year, we went to Myrtle Beach. This year, I believe we're supposed to be in Atlanta. So she fellowships and she takes time to be there with her supporters. Because some people just, they support me, they gonna spend all their money on me, but they don't take that intimate time with them. So being able to be in her space and just, all these years.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get her for 3 years, but it wasn't time. So
Yeah. How did y'all become connected at such a young age when you were 13?
she came here for the Singers and Musicians Art Conference.
Okay.
And I danced during the conference and, say, hey, auntie. That's been my auntie ever since.
Okay. Man, I wish I had an Auntie Clark sister.
Right.
Auntie Clark's sister?
Like, hey, Auntie Dorinda.
Auntie Dorinda, Dr. Cole.
Dr. Cole.
So being a rosebud, what does that entail for you?
A whole bunch sometimes. But she has certain ones that she know if she call, they'll come, and I'm one of them.
Gotcha.
So if she has an event and she needs certain, like she just, I think it's been 3 years now, she opened a senior home called the Grace House, like a senior day hab for older people. So I was one of the ones that was there during the grand opening to help her with whatever she needed help with. So basically it's like, I don't know. Because some people be like, well, how does it feel to be connected to, I don't know. 'Cause I'm not starstruck.
You're,
so
yeah,
it's
you're
like,
not starstruck. And that's what I'm trying to get people to see is that this isn't you just paying her to come speak for you. This is actually a relationship you've built over the years. So this is not her just coming to be paid and speak to the people.
And she don't know what's going on.
Right. This is her coming as a part of a relationship she's built with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
now with the conference, how are you able to, balance the conference, and I know you also have responsibilities over at Canaan as well too. How are you able to balance those responsibilities while also still taking care of your mental health?
Child, I don't know. This week has been a little crazy. What day was that? Tuesday, I was breaking out in hives. I said, Lord, I'm breaking out in hives and I ain't even ate nothing that I'm allergic to. And they told me it was my nervous system because I was nervous. So I went and got margaritas and Mexican.
Oh, I thought you were about to say I got some Benadryl.
That's after that. I went and got margaritas and Mexican, went home, went to Walmart, got some cortisone cream and some Allegra.
I was about to say, you took a Benadryl after margaritas and you woke up.
she's up.
Well, I mean, I slept for like 8 hours. But,
that's good.
I feel better.
That's good. Well, we don't need you. Don't do that again.
Don't do that
Don't
mix
again.
that.
So if people want to, it's free, so they can pull up to Canaan Manifested Word Church on June 7th at 5 p.m. This Sunday.
This Sunday at 5 p.m.
Sunday.
Right after high noon.
Right. We got time to get a snack.
On the flow, probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But I will say this, ministry does cost. So we want to put in the comments her Cash App so that everyone who would like to sow into the vision, or even if you can't attend, it's just an opportunity to sow into a good cause, because as she said, this is an annual thing and it's starting to grow for her.
Yeah.
So want to definitely be supportive. We're over here supporting her in the Creative Cutie discussion era. All of us ladies are helping. But there she go with that theme song. She done made her own theme song. But definitely want to just be a blessing. So Katara, want to make sure you put that in the comments for anyone that would be interested in sewing.
Wound Alleviation LLC.
Yes. So we'll put that in the comments because people got to
Right,
visual.
right.
We have some visual learners.
Yeah,
So.
I'm one of them. You tell me all day. I'm be like, can you just send me a picture?
Just send me a picture.
Just screenshot it.
Yeah, but make sure y'all come out, please. Go
Yes.
and support our homegirl, Healing into Purpose, the 4th annual Hidden Secret Trauma Conference.
See, he said it wrong too.
Oh, I'm sorry. The 4th annual Hidden Secret Trauma Conference, Healing into Purpose. Jeremiah 30:17. June 7th, 2026 at 5 p.m. at Canaan Manifested Word Church is located at 1333 Weston Avenue, right across the street from where Libby High School used to be.
Yeah.
Where they,
mine call it the Cane.
The Cane. Yeah, we were at the Cane.
CMWC.
Yes. So outside of the conference, what else you got coming up? What you got going on?
None. Oh, I start my master's degree in August. I just graduated last month.
Oh, that's dope.
I told her, did you call in Saturday?
No, I think I was asleep.
She's supposed to call in Saturday.
The show was at noon. Until 1:30.
And then actually we didn't even start till 12:30 last week.
12:30.
Well, I probably still was asleep. I don't know what I was doing. What was I doing, Liddell?
I don't even remember what I was doing.
Sleeping off that Benadryl and margarita.
Right.
Last Saturday? No. I don't know what I was doing last Saturday.
What did I do?
That's
not good if I don't even remember what I did.
Yeah, that's not
What
good.
did I do? Because I remember she told me to call in on Saturday, but I don't know.
I did. I
She said
screenshot
I
and
was
everything.
asleep. The show was at noon. We should have called in. Anyways, outside of that, so yes, you just graduated, you're going for your master's, and I see that you started doing photography too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just did some pictures for Ricky Dillard on Sunday.
Oh wow, how was that?
Where's he at?
Indianapolis. My sister Tiffany sings with them.
Yeah.
And she'll be there on Sunday before she goes to sing at the other festival.
Yeah, she doing praise and worship Sunday.
All right. Praise and worship.
Yeah.
Look at us
She's
outside.
singing all over the
We
place.
outside.
Outside for the Lord in a good way.
Yeah, I
For
can't
the
be
purpose.
outside though. I'm allergic.
You sound like me.
Grass pollen flying around. Lord, I see
Literally.
you inside.
Yeah, well, I mean, being inside is cool sometimes too.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta stay inside, especially if you need to heal through your hidden trauma.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's,
you don't need
there's
nowhere to
other
run.
things to do outside besides go to a bar.
It is.
Like
Yes.
I'm outside. I just don't go to bars and clubs.
I
Like
don't either.
there's baseball games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
see, but that's still sitting outside. Or the
She
pollen
said
yeah,
she's
no,
flying
you don't have to be
outside.
outside to be.
Grass.
I wasn't outside Sunday.
At the baseball game?
I was not outside.
You were in the suite.
You
I
was
was
in Frickers?
inside.
Yeah,
Aren't you bougie?
that's the way to
No,
watch the
I
game.
was
That's
supporting
what it
ALS, and we had our own little section. It was not quite outside. It was like back a little bit.
had like a little awning?
We had real chairs. We didn't have the little,
What was that face again? We didn't have a little.
yeah, those. We didn't have those chairs.
That's okay. The last couple times I've went to the game, I was in the suite too.
Yeah.
I was in the suite.
Okay. All right.
Jesse's like, I was on my rooftop watching the game. Oh
Who
Lord,
sits in those little chairs?
who sits in those little chairs?
That's beneath me.
That's beneath
That's
me.
beneath me.
Good morning.
Good morning, Cuzzo.
Yes, but yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. We need to change the narrative of what outside looks like. Outside doesn't always have to be outside twerking on headlights. Okay, it can definitely be like, hey, I've gone to the park. I went to the baseball game. I went to the Toledo wine share.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Right.
Oh, so next week,
I mean, that's what the kids say these
Jay
days.
Redford is having a nice event, and it's going to be at the Toledo Share Wine. It's going to be outside.
Yeah.
In the little area there. So it would be like a speakeasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I know the Link is having karaoke tomorrow night.
Yeah, oh, that's dope. Yeah. I know Cecil just posted something. Shout out to Cecil, who's my weekend co-host.
Hey, Cecil.
Yeah,
Hey, Cecil.
What up, Cecil?
I don't know you. Hey.
He
know
posted
Cecil.
something that said, every time you go out, you don't have to drink.
Man.
And I thought I think a lot of people needed to see that.
Yes.
Is that, you can go places and not go drink. You can go out to eat.
drink
and
some water.
Drink some water. Some people need to drink some water.
I mean, yesterday
Listen,
I
that's
just
why
needed a
I'm
margarita.
40, about to be 49. And I look 29. So you know what I'm saying.
What
I
they,
needed a
Well, I'm about to be
margarita.
at 49 and I look 29 too.
what they say, black don't crack unless you... I ain't even gonna
Look,
finish that.
they mistake
Unless
me
you
for
do
my
it.
son.
Unless you do it.
Right.
Black don't crack unless you do it.
They mistake me for my son's girlfriend all the
You
time.
don't smoke crack. Crack is whack.
Yes, you better listen to what my auntie Whitney said. She gave some great advice. I wish she would have took it herself, but
You gave it, but you didn't take
you
it.
didn't take it. Practice what you preach. So, all right, man, we're gonna go ahead and take a commercial break. We gotta pay some bills, but again, we'll say shout out to our sponsors, Cassandra McPherson, Young Men and Women for Change, One Creative Cutie, the Tabernacle Church, known as the Tab, the Fountain Church, Premier Screening LLC, Rhonda Sewell. I gotta get it right. Rhonda Sewell. And Stacks Chicken. We thank you guys for being a sponsor of the Rise and Grind Morning Show. But Jesse, where can the people find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you download your favorite shows.
All right, y'all, keep it locked. It's the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Don't go nowhere.
We'll be right back.
Give me one for the wake up. I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the movement radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversation, you heard him here first. One for the wake up. One for the wake up. Two for the work. Caffeinated conversations. You heard them here first.
Jamaican reggae kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman spice to Island rhythm. Put some soul in the pot, then listen. Jamaican reggae kitchen. One plate mash up your system. Take a bite, feel the bass in your chest. Then every belly start dance to the hymn them. Rice and peas in a big pan jack smoke, right name in the sky. Grandma hum, one old hymn song. You them bust joke, laugh till them cry. Lime wedge cool down the thing them. Sweet sauce drip off your chin. You say you just come for a small friend, but you got 3 plate deep, can't pretend. Jamarit and reggae kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From yard man, spice island rhythm. Put some soul in the pot then.
To be able to come out and see all these kids and everyone get together so that we can put a smile on all the other kids' faces is super. It makes my heart smile.
Love is the answer every time, even when it hard. Yeah, yeah. Them try to break you down, say you're not gonna rise. Talk behind your back, smile up in your eyes, but you stand firm, you not lose your way. Light in your soul, let it shine each day. You coulda fight fire with the fire them bring, but you choose peace, that's a powerful thing. Mama always say, son, guard your heart, even in the dark, let your light depart. No matter what them do, no matter what them say, kindness gonna win at the end of the day. Have a heart, don't let it go cold, even when the world get wicked and bold. Show love, let your spirit shine, good vibes only every time. Have a heart, don't turn to stone, even when you feel like you stand alone. Rise above, don't fall apart, real strength come when you have a heart. Them throw shade but you still plant seeds, water with love, that's all the world needs. Jealousy I burn but you keep your cool, you not play dirty, you not follow fool. Every scar tell a story of grace, every trial make you stronger in the race. You not carry hate, that's a heavy load, you choose forgiveness, that's the higher road. Even when it rough, even when it's tough, giving up on love, not never enough. Have a heart, don't let it go cold, even when the world get wicked and bold. Show love, let your spirit shine, good vibes only every time. Have a heart, don't turn to stone, even when you feel like you stand alone. Rise above, don't fall apart, real strength come when you have a heart. One love, one life, one chance to give. What you put out is the way you live. So bless even those who curse your name, cause love don't lose it, elevate the game. Easy now, breathe in, breathe out, let the negativity fade out. Yeah, have a heart, let it overflow, even when the pain is all you know. Keep the faith, let your kindness start, changing the world with a humble heart. Have a heart, don't let it fade, love is the move every step you make. Losing real slow, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, boom, box blasting up the funk so loud, fresh face sharp, drawing every crowd. Gold chain swinging, can't go to the side, every step we took was a whole vibe. Platform shoes hitting pavement just right, silk shirts glowing underneath the street light. You can feel the rhythm in the air we breathe, ain't nobody did it like we did back then, believe. Super dope, oh yeah, everything we had was super dope. From the rise to the threads to the radio cruise, we were living so fly, couldn't nobody lose. Now super dope, say it again, yeah, yeah, the whole damn vibe was super dope. Turn it up
let it ride, let the bass line flow. Back in the day, man, it was super dope. Leather jackets that were shining like stars. Pulling up deep in the old school cars. Cadillac lean with the top halfway. Girls in bamboo earrings looking our way. Yeah. Cassette tapes creak when the track rewinds. Every jam hitting like it blew your mind. From the funk to the groove to the late night jam, every record dropping was a master plan. Bell bottom sway with the rhythm inside. Body moving slick, got the natural glide. DJ scratching, crowd yelling go. If you miss that L, you'll never know. Super dope, yeah, yeah. Everything we had was super dope. From the rise to the thresh to the radio cruise, we were living so fly, couldn't nobody lose. My super dope, break it down. Yeah, the whole damn vibe was super dope. Turn it up, let it ride, let the bass line flow. Super dope, break it down. Everything we had was super dope. From the rise to the thresh to the radio cruise, we were living so fly, couldn't nobody lose. My super dope, break it down. Yeah, the whole damn vibe was super dope. Turn it up, let it ride, let the bass line flow. Talking about neon lights.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your boy, Ty Cleveland, a.k.a. Big T and not the little one. And live in the studio with me is my amazing co-host, lovely co-host, and also my cousin, Dr. Liddell. What's good?
Good morning, TOL. What's up? What's up? What's
cousins
up?
with everybody.
I know.
Yeah, and this ain't no play.
Yeah, this the real
This
thing.
is the
here.
real thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. And we got the man in the studio who pushes all the buttons around here and pays us the big
Buttons that work.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure they work.
He know what he doing.
Yeah, he know what he doing.
No, I don't.
You're talentless, remember?
Yep.
Low IQ.
Mm.
So we won't get started on that
crazy.
today. Craziness, right?
Crazy work.
But he's the man with the plan. He produces all of the shows here at the 49 Grind Network, including the one you're watching right now, Jesse Coleman, aka Tucked Away Jay. What up?
What up, though? So we got a question of the day, right?
Yeah, we do.
What's the question?
Let's talk, Toledo.
So, our question of the day is, and we want our people that's watching with us, or you're listening, to tap in and comment as well too. What is a Toledo business that you miss the most? A Toledo business that you miss the most. Yo, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I miss Lanes.
Lanes? That was before my time.
Yeah, you remember Lanes, Liddell?
Yes, I remember.
It
Lanes.
was I can't even describe it, but it was maybe like a Kmart type of store.
Yeah.
And you get toys there, you get candy, you can go shop there for clothes. We got our summer clothes there sometimes. So
Was this like Hills?
It was like
Yeah,
Hills.
like Hills.
Hills, Lanes, yeah.
Yeah. Hills Lane, Kmart, they were all on
All the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me see. A Toledo business that I miss the most, man. I would say actually I miss Southwick Mall, and only because as a kid they had the Red Baron arcade, man.
Yeah.
As a kid, that was lit. It was a great time.
Franklin Park had a Red Baron, but it was so small.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing close to the one that was like.
Yeah,
the
two
Southwick.
levels on
Two
Southwick.
levels of Southwick. Yep. And Southwick had the little merry-go-round thing you
Yep.
could ride, and they had the fountain you could throw the pennies in there and hope make a wish.
Take the pennies out.
What?
She was robbing the pennies.
Robbing the pennies. Stealing from the fountain.
I wasn't supposed to.
Well, I threw them back in here. I just wanted to.
So you took somebody else's wish out and reused their wish
wish.
for your wish.
For my wish. Like 5 wishes.
Wow. That probably backfired so bad.
No, I didn't. All I
Did
needed
you
was
get your wishes?
Genie in the bottle. Yeah, I did.
And the other people didn't. So
Well,
they probably like, dang, what happened to my wish?
Go ask
I'm
that young
favored.
lady down there.
I'm favored. Less than highly favored.
Less than highly favored.
Wow.
What about you, Doc? What's a business, Toledo business that you miss?
Oh man. Wow. I was thinking Southwick myself.
Yeah, Southwick was pretty lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just that was the one mall that I could actually go to on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I don't know why my parents let me. Maybe because we go to the movies and stuff there, and
Yeah.
like, oh, we just walking around. my parents weren't letting that happen at Franklin Park at the time.
But see, at Southwick, their movie theater was on the outside.
Yeah.
It wasn't on the inside, and I thought that was pretty dope too.
Or the super cinemas, them dollar shows.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what I
on
miss.
Secor.
Yeah, them dollar movies
on Tuesdays.
Pay $1 and watch movies all day.
Yeah. Can we just bring back Ponderosa? I just want some Ponderosa chicken.
That part.
The chicken?
Yeah.
You know, my uncle
You
used
didn't
to
like the
steal
Ponderosa
rolls from
chicken?
there.
It was all right.
Used to put the roll the rolls up and put them in his pocket.
You know what? Ryan's had some good chicken and the good rolls.
Yeah.
They did. Ryan's was good too.
Yeah.
But who knew that you can turn Ryan's into a bar?
Several bars.
Several bars. Never knew. I started working there 1 year during COVID, and I was like, wait a minute. Wasn't this the buffet?
Right.
Yeah,
Used to slide our trays down that rail, and now we putting our drinks on it. Crazy
business.
Man, what about you? What's your Toledo business that you miss?
Yeah, what y'all said.
Oh my God.
She like me, can't think of nothing.
But Southwick, but I like Payless too.
Payless?
Payless was,
Now it's a laundromat.
right. Coin laundry.
Or at
Lewis and Jackman. Yeah, it is a laundromat.
Laundromat.
Man, who knew you could turn a Payless into a laundromat? That's crazy. Man, I wish that, kids these days, I wish they had Discovery Zone. Y'all remember Discovery Zone?
Yeah.
It was like...
It was like...
It was like Toys R Us.
No,
it was like a not a Chuck E. Cheese, but like Imagination
Station.
Yeah, it was kind of. It was like
Major Magics.
Oh,
no.
Major Magics.
Yeah, no.
Major Magics is still here.
After your time? No,
it's
no,
still.
it ain't.
Yes,
it's still here. Ain't it?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not here.
It's not.
No, I don't
No,
think
it's
so.
gone.
Oh,
it's a laser tag place.
QZR and Major Magics.
Yeah.
It was next door.
oh okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Discovery Zone was like the first American Ninja Warrior. It was like when you go in there and do like all the stuff you shouldn't probably be doing what you was doing anyway. It took me forever to learn how to climb that wall, but I was.
So what happened when you climbed the wall?
You got to go to the other side and continue the course, but because back then my grandmother, she said I was husky. My husky self could never get over that wall, so I used to be like, what's on the other side? Lost a few pounds, and I was like, this is what's on the other side. You just keep going. That's it.
No prize.
I thought it was something special on the other side of the wall.
Right.
No, it was just a continuation of the course.
There's two other businesses that I really miss. One was when I was younger, was Grand Slam.
Oh yeah.
So Grand Slam was a place to where you could. What is that noise, Katara?
I'm gonna need for you to stop blaming me because I ain't doing nothing.
It's the Lord tapping in.
Right.
No, can you,
got something to
Ty?
say.
Can you move those headphones? Oh no, they already moved. Never mind. Okay, that is Katara.
The Lord got something to say. Don't blame that on me.
But anyway, so Grand Slam was for girls that don't know. You can lower the rim. And
I know what Grand Slam was.
I'm talking to Katara.
Oh, okay. Because you look at this way, so I'm like, I know.
Katara, like, this is before my time.
So you can lower the rim and actually, like, we could dunk and play basketball on the lower rim. So, and it has like several, like maybe like 10 basketball courts in there.
Yeah, that's when I played baseball as a kid. We had our baseball practices there.
Oh, really?
Yep, at Grand Slam. Well, like just like hitting practice, not like running the bases, but we had our hitting practice there, and they had a trampoline. Thing like basketball trampoline. It was like slam ball.
Slam ball.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
Yeah,
but
I never got on the slam ball because I didn't want to hurt my ankles.
You never jumped on the trampoline as a kid?
Yeah, I did. But playing basketball and that's different. So.
Oh well, yeah, there's that. But it was far out the way though too. It was very far.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know Grand Slam because back in the day, I literally played basketball. I was a tomboy back then, so going to Emmanuel Baptist, we did stuff like that.
Yeah,
the tomboy days.
Yeah.
So the other one is Hoops that was on Manhattan. This was owned by Jimmy Jackson and a couple other people, and I think it only lasted like maybe 5 or 6 years. Then the hoodlums kind of messed it up.
The YNs,
yeah. They shut it down.
So all those YNs all the time. So y'all was the originators of the teen takeover, huh?
We didn't do it. I was an adult when I was like 21, maybe. When that, well, I guess I still is. But we didn't tear it up. We wanted to go there and hoop, but it was on the north side.
Okay.
So the Northians kind of destroyed the place and they just shut it down.
Oh man,
because it was costing more to do the repairs than to actually operate the the building. So
the NORF, the
Yeah.
North, the Norfers.
How do you get on here?
We love that though. So
Don't make no sense.
So, well, Miss Katara, before we let you go, we like to play a little game on the show called This or That, right? And this is where I give you two options, so you got to decide if you're gonna get with this or we're gonna get with that. Okay?
Where the music?
You can
And it's
you can get with that.
yeah,
with
and it's
this.
not both, because sometimes people like to come on here and say both. You can't do both. It's this or that.
You gotta say it like you gotta accent. Boat.
Boat man.
Boat.
All right. Early bird or a night owl?
Is it an in between?
I said this or that. What are you, an afternooner?
She is.
I'm an afternooner.
Afternooner is wild. Sweet snacks or salty snacks?
Neither. Salty.
Salty? Okay. Sneakers or dress shoes, like high heels?
Sneakers.
Sneakers, okay.
I can't walk in heels. They picture purposes only.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Summer or fall?
Spring.
You are the problem child of this show.
Right.
Fall.
There's always got to be one and one.
There's always got to be one.
One.
All right. Forgiveness or closure?
That's a hard one because I'm going through that right now. Which one? Which one, Dad? Forgiveness or closure? Probably forgiveness.
Forgiveness?
That's my dad on there.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Pops.
No check.
Yes, that's her dad.
Therapy or journaling?
Therapy.
Therapy.
Both, but yeah, but therapy.
Okay.
The therapist gonna make you journal.
I go
so.
every Wednesday at 9 a.m. So I guess this would be the morning.
The morning. Okay. Giving grace or receiving grace?
Giving.
Giving.
Because you want God to give you the same grace.
That part.
Better to give than receive.
But man, sometimes it's hard to give though, man.
sure is.
It is.
Like,
It's
pulling
very
teeth.
hard, especially when people.
Yeah, never mind.
We'll talk about that later. Letting go or starting over?
Let me see. No, because if you start over, you still holding on to it.
No, you're not.
You not?
Nope. At least not in my case.
No.
Well, it depends on your mindset, I guess.
All I can. It's over.
Everything that's holding me down, I'm letting it go.
Let me see. Awareness or accountability?
Magic word.
Accountability.
We love accountability. Last one. Leading by example or leading by instruction?
Example.
Example. Okay. See, that was painless. That was easy.
Yes.
That was easy. So that
Even
little
though I gave you a problem.
man,
That's just me.
it
Y'all
was
gotta get used to
expected. It
But
was
y'all gotta get
expected.
used to it, y'all. I'm gonna be here, so
But you're a good problem though, so we love that.
praise
though.
God.
So yes. So make sure y'all pull up to the 4th annual Healing Hidden Secret Trauma Conference, Healing Into Purpose, June 7th, which is Sunday at 5
This
p.m.
Sunday.
over at Canaan Manifested Word Church, as they like to call it, the Cane. We don't call it that. We call it
call it
CMWC, the House of
We call it
Promise.
the House of Promise.
There we
House
go.
of
Where
Promise.
people meet purpose.
The HOP. Hop on over.
With RP3.
Okay. Hey. He gonna like that. Let's trademark that. 1333 Weston Avenue, right across the street from where Libby High School used to be. So special guest, Dr. Dorinda Clark Cole will be in the building. And of course, Miss Katara Williams will be holding it down as your host.
You just
Katara.
said my name wrong.
Katara.
You owe me.
Katara.
She said this morning, I'm gonna give you we gonna
Hey,
bet a quarter.
it's
Anytime
better.
somebody
It's
say
better.
my name wrong.
Well, Monty earlier this week called you Kiara.
Yeah.
We had to
He
change
messed it
Ain't
up.
no E in my name.
Yeah, he called you Kiara.
He didn't have his glasses
Katara.
on.
But I've always said Katara though. I don't know
It's
why.
yeah.
It's Katara.
A lot of people say.
Everybody calls me that for some reason.
It's Katara. I don't know why.
Just say Tara.
Taira. That's
Yeah,
why that's my
Katara.
name on Facebook.
And I've said it, and I've been saying it right the whole show. For some reason, I said Katara.
That's the devil.
I know.
Working through
He's
you.
the one that's knocking on this table.
Not in my power. Is
Well,
it?
no, I mean he was knocking, and like, he was, Lord, he didn't mess me up. Katara Williams will be your conference host, man. So make sure y'all pull up this Sunday. And the event is free, right?
Yes.
So it's free.
It's free
But she-
99.
Yes, but she is taking donations, and the Cash App is in the comments. So make sure.
Yeah, Jesse said he gonna start off. And y'all gonna tithe off of whatever he start with.
He's going to
Tithe
sow
off
a
of that?
seed.
Yeah, he
sowed a seed.
I don't know what seed he's sowing, but yeah.
I don't know what CD song either.
Well, let me see. He's starting with $100. How about that?
The seed he sowed is the seed that he said he sowed.
Yeah.
He done.
And I didn't say that I was sowing seed.
He got to ask Al first before we do that.
Let me see.
Ask
I'll look into it. I'll look into it. I'll sow a seed.
All right, man. Well, we got to wrap this thing on up. Before we wrap this up, man, we want to thank our sponsor, Jamaica Reggae Kitchen Man. Yes, McCain Insurance and Casualty, Purple Headed Mail Lady, Takarita Otates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I said that right.
Yes, you did.
I got it.
That's because you said my name wrong.
Well, yeah. That was this. I gave you the Spanish version. Katara. That was the Spanish version of your name. Katara. But I had to learn that. And shout out to Brenda. She made me practice that like 3 times earlier this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was like, what do you say again? She's like, Tacaria Otates. And I was like, all right. And then she wrote it down phonetically for us. So we had that correct. So there we go. But as we always like to end the show, we like to end the show on an inspirational note with our people. Doc, what inspirational message you have for our people this morning?
I just want to encourage everybody to get outside and take some time for yourself. Don't mean you got to go to the bar, but just get out and enjoy some fresh air, take a walk, do something that you don't normally do, but take time to unplug.
Yes. Don't go to the bar, just set the bar. There you go.
Yes, set the bar.
All right, Katara, what's your inspirational message for our people this morning?
We're going to do my inspirational message that I'm going to just always say when we end our shows. My journey and testimony will help those who don't realize that trauma is the road to reach your purpose, get your promise, and fulfill your destiny.
Yes. Love that. I'm going to end it with, of course, as always, don't be afraid to jump off the porch. And also, remember, sometimes you have to go left to get right, because if you don't get right, you just might get left. And also, if somebody is saying that you're doing too much, maybe they just mad because they're not doing enough.
You know, Lily and Louis say that. Get right.
All right, tucked away, Jay, what you got for the people this morning?
Same thing I got every day. Remember to follow us on all social media at the 419 Grind. Go to the website, the419grind.com/store.
All right, and make sure you go and get those Juneteenth shirts, right?
Yeah, get those Juneteenth shirts. I'm just worried about this. And go to the Win and Lose Sports show, winandlosesports.com. And okay.
You're ringing.
I know, that's me.
Yeah, you trying to blame me the whole time. It's you.
Go to the winandlosesports.com and get some gear there too. So yeah.
Yes, get those Juneteenth shirts so you can look real Juneteenth-y on Juneteenth. So, all right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching the Rise and Grind morning show, y'all. We appreciate you guys. Remember, stay blessed, have fun, get outside, and be safe. We'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early in the morning, starting at 9 a.m. Peace. See you guys later.
When it's good, I praise in the storm, praise in the waiting, praise when I'm on. Ain't no coincidence, but same by mistake. If I'm breathing right now, that's a reason it that. Clean my vision, I ain't chasing it drought. We don't glorify him, I can live without. Rapping over flesh, peace over pride. I surrender my will, let the spirit it die. I speak life on purpose, every word got weight. I ain't tearing down souls, now I'm hoping in case. Living as a witness, I'm a walking proof. Grace from my story, now I'm walking in truth. I'ma wonder it, I know who I am. Chosen from the start, yeah, it's part of the plan. If I fall, I get up, cause his mercy is new. I'm different now, got a mission to do.
Toledo, rep your city. At the 419grind.com.